Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I'm James and you're watching Blue Dog Aquatics. Alright, today's video, we have a little bit going on. We were going to do one on shrimp, but my numbers on my shrimp are pretty low right now because we're moving, slowly moving stuff to the store. That's right. They will have my floor done by tomorrow night, and so tomorrow night we're moving some of the big stuff, but it's going to be a process over the next couple of weeks, just moving things here and there and coordinating to move the big tanks and stuff like that. So we will keep you posted along the way, and Friday's video will be all about what the new store looks like. So we'll run you through where we think everything's going to be, and we might even do a live show so that way we can get your guys' input on where you think everything should be. Now, today's video, we did a community post, a poll a little bit ago on what your favorite snake was. And, you know, to be honest, it was a little bit of a shock because it was a three-way tie between ball pythons, king snakes, and corn snakes. Now the other two contenders were rat snakes and milk snakes. So I understand that, like, you know, rat snakes, you know, they're not everybody's favorite cup of tea. I kind of figured ball python, I didn't realize we'd have a three-way tie. I figured that ball pythons would probably like take the lead. But yeah, it was a tie between ball pythons, king snakes, and corn snakes. Now what kind of shocked me about that was that it was corn snakes and not milk snakes. But I guess, you know, it is what it is. It just goes to show that we don't know everything, and that even stuff like that will surprise us on what people prefer. Now, what we're going to go through today is we have a couple new and exciting things going on. We actually installed a breeder box. Look, light. We installed a breeder box with our green tree pythons, or a nest box, because our female is pregnant right now. Not something I was intending for or planning for. The male came to us in rough shape, and we're like, well, I'll put them in with the female, that way, you know, they'll be fine. And honestly, we didn't even know if they would cohabitate fine. I mean, my female's such a monster. I was like, she's gonna try and eat him. But no, she did just fine. She didn't care. And then the male finally got back up to weight. He was in pretty rough shape, but I'll show you here in a minute. He looks a whole lot better. But so, and it's funny, we took them out yesterday to put the nest box in, and I put her directly into it so that way she knew, okay, this is her box. And what she do last night, she came right back out. I'm like, all right, whatever. But without further ado, so we're going to show you the green trees, kind of showing you where they're at, and then we're going to go over some of the snakes that we have in stock right now. Today's not going to be a whole lot long of a video, and we're going to talk about some of the snakes that we have coming in. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, you can see right here is the male. He likes to hang out up top, do his thing. He's such a pretty boy, but look how healthy he is. He's definitely come a long way. See if we can focus in on his face. He's got such amazing markings. And then down here we have the female. I doubt we will get a clear shot of her because she likes to face the other way. Sorry about that, guys. We had some issues with the gimbal. It decided, well, it didn't want to work and it died. But anyway, so this is the nest box we built. It's actually just an acrylic tarantula enclosure that was modified to be a snake nest box. We drilled out the hole with a diamond bit, and then we just painted it. We make sure that it was nice and sanitary, and then you can actually see all the way through it. And then we have some aspen shaving in there for her to nest with. Now, we do have a gauge in the back to help with humidity and all that. which we're having to spray this a couple of times a day just to make sure that she stays in the proper range, and then the babies will. Oh look, he's curious. He's like, what's going on, man? And now we're over to the other snakes. If you guys remember, this is the Inchy Pinstripe Bamboo Mahogany Ball Python. He is one long name. But look at how big he's getting. And he's like, food? Food? You got more food? Huh? 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 You got more food? He's such a good eater. There we go. Well, we'll hide you back up. So yeah, these guys are amazing. So there's the ball python side of the poll that I did. Now, I know some people are kind of nervous around rat snakes, but honestly, like, I bet you. Ah, there he is. Absolutely amazing. I know some people are scared of them, but I mean, look at that coloration. Just absolutely insane. This guy is growing like a weed, and his favorite hide is a piece of PVC. It's hilarious. He has this big, huge hide over here that sits over the heat rope, but nope, he'd rather sit in a piece of PVC. So now we have ball python, we have the rat snake. Scroll this over to make sure that that's all. Now, we also have a king snake. This guy, I mean, oh, there he goes. This is a pure black Mexican king snake, and he likes to always be on the move. He likes to go, 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 go. He just goes around the edges. Makes it very difficult for me to take pictures of him. And last but not least, we have the Cinder Motley corn snake. I don't have any milk snakes. I mean, this guy, he's slowly growing, and he's getting so much bigger. And look, up, there he goes. He's gonna go hide. He's like, see ya. Oh, look, I'm gonna peek my head over here. Yeah, we don't have currently any milk snakes in, but that will change. We do have a deal going on with one of our friends in Sioux City, so we'll be able to start getting in a lot more snakes. I just want to show you this other ball python because he's really cool. He's kind of a butt, but he's super cool. He still hasn't eaten yet. But this is a Candino Candy albino ball python. So for those of you albino and ball python lovers, here you go. I was kind of shocked that it was the three-way tie. I mean, like I said, I get it, but I was just surprised that milk snakes weren't on there and king snakes were. But I know that there's a lot of different color variations to king snakes, and that's maybe why people want them or like them. But I definitely expected ball pythons to be number one on there, just because there are so many different morphs on there, and it's insane, the color variations. We do have a couple more ball pythons, like I said, coming up from South Dakota, and then we also have new ones coming in tomorrow from one of our wholesalers. So, and then we're also going to start bringing in frogs and lizards and all that, and that'll probably be in a couple of weeks when we start getting enclosures set up and figure out where we want everything. So stay tuned for that. But that wraps that up, guys. If you saw a snake that you liked or that you want to see, drop a comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe this channel if you're enjoying us. We bring videos to you every Monday and Friday. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We have a lot going on TikTok, and we actually post pretty frequently on there. And bear with me, just got a new phone to go with the new POS system, and oh man, I hate change, especially when it comes to technology, because I'm like, but I just learned it. But it's alright. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and as always, the big question, your tank or mine?